is attack your circumstance. The reason he couldn't bring Job down is Job's faith was never in Job's possessions. You got to build your faith on the integrity of God's word. And we have got to wean this church we have today from leaning on conditional circumstances rather than building your faith on the integrity of God's word. This next question, I'm going to take this next question. We doing all right? Everybody good? Everybody with me? Let's do this thing. How do you explain all that is currently going on to your children, especially if you have raised them to pray and trust God? One, the fact that you've raised them to pray and trust God does not mean that because we have trouble, this in some way is an indictment against prayer. You wouldn't. Listen, I would need to trust this chair if I wasn't going to put weight on it. You see, the whole notion of trusting God means I trust you when the circumstances are against me. So what you want to do is teach your children to believe God and to trust God, but to differentiate God from Santa Claus. He didn't just come down the chimney to give you good stuff. Sometimes God orders sunshine and sometimes he orders rain. Sometimes he orders pleasure and sometimes he orders pain. Well, why should I serve him if he's going to order pain? Because sometimes pain is what it takes to get you into your purpose. See, so it might not be good, but all things are going to work together for good. So you begin to teach the children. This is a trial of our faith. And this is a season that we're going through right now, and we're going to lean and trust God to take us through those circumstances and to bring us out safely. And so we're going to pray tonight, and we're going to trust God. And you must understand that our faith is being challenged by a virus that has been talked about since January. I know people whose faith had been tested by hundreds of years of slavery.
True.
See, how many weeks are we into this? Let's go back to the Holocaust. Let's look at how long the saints were persecuted. Let's tell your children about how the disciples were crucified upside down and thrown into snake pits and died. Tell them how Stephen was stoned and he died looking up into heaven. We got to teach a real faith, not a candy cane faith. A real faith, a faith that struggles, a faith that wrestles, a faith that fights back. And you start that early. Every time I think about this, I get emotional. Every day of my life, I thank God for the way my parents raised me, because they were tough. They were rough. They didn't give you a whole lot of anything. Borrowed money from my mother, you just as soon go to the Internal Revenue and try to get them to pay your taxes. Yeah, because she raised you not to expect something for nothing. We have got to stop creating a euphoric world for our children, trying to give them everything that we didn't get, because in the process of giving them everything that we didn't get, we're not going to get the results that we became from the hardships we encountered. So prepare them for a real world. Someday it's going to be a Disney World kind of day. And other days you're going to not feel like getting out of the bed. But when you don't feel like getting out of bed, and when you are afraid, you keep going. This is a great opportunity to teach your children obedience, boundaries, structure, order. And you can teach it if you are not terrified yourself. But it's hard to teach a child something that hadn't fully penetrated the parent. In other words, if you're afraid, they're going to be afraid. I tell my children all the time, don't be scared till you see me get scared. Yeah, don't be scared till you see me get scared. And I live by that. I'm on a plane, I can't fly a plane. And as long as the pilot don't come out of that door white as a sheet, I'm good. But the day the pilot comes out the door, they said, oh my God, we got a problem. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm worried about it. As a driver, as a leader, all my leaders listen at me. You cannot allow your feelings to be projected on your passengers. You can't vent on your children. You have to be steadfast. Because when you are not steadfast, you represent their whole world. So this is a great opportunity to teach them about life. That things come out of nowhere. Change all your plans. Rearrange all your affairs. But your adaptability quotient has to be so designed that you adapt to change. I know you thought we were going to go away on vacation. Now we're not going to go. We're going to have a staycation. So take the sheet off the bed and let's make a tent. And let's learn how to play with what we got. Let's do some creativity in here. This is an opportunity. It's not an opposition, it's an opportunity to teach your children the reality. Because if you don't take this opportunity, when they get out in the real world and something happens out of the blue, they don't know how to handle it. See, because we have created this world of euphoria that's really not real. This is real. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't want it. I want it to be over too, but this is real. And we have to operate without boundaries. We have to obey laws. We have to respect leadership. This is a great opportunity to teach your children a lot of life lessons and how to be happy in confinement. That you don't need all these people to make you happy. Oh, I can think of so many things that you can teach from this. I'm excited. I want to teach your child about this. Glory to God. This is going to be good. Do you think the current coronavirus situation will cause a shift in how we experience church after all of this is over? I hope so. I hope that when all of this is over, we have a deeper appreciation for the right and the privilege to come together and worship. I hope that we'll get up out the bed a little bit more and drive to service a little bit more. I hope that the scarcity of this moment would increase our Bible studies. So that when I'm preaching, I don't have to always go back to fundamentals before I can build on it because you have a foundation. I hope that it does that I hope that it makes us love one another more. I hope that it makes us reach out across generations more. I hope it makes young people care for the elderly. Elderly respect the young people in a way that sometimes we're at odds with each other and we don't need to be. And now we're in a situation where we need each other. Now I need the grandchild to go to the grocery store for me. Might not be able to go for myself. Those kinds of opportunities either make you weaker or wiser. How you handle it is up to you. Is there another question? Faith is on trial. Any words of encouragement? First of all, Lisa, I have had periods that I didn't feel like my faith was on trial, but I'm in a period now that I think that my faith is on trial. And it's not necessarily about coronavirus, but anytime there is going to be elevation, there's generally preceded by frustration. And the fact that I feel like my faith is on trial is not necessarily a bad thing. Because a lot of times I think we have been taught faith wrongly. That we think that faith is magic. And that we're using our faith just to get what we want. But faith, I believe God says, if I don't get what I want, I still give you God. See, others not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. Some dwelt in caves. See, the Bible doesn't teach faith that always ends up in a mansion. The Bible is open that some of the people with the greatest faith hid in caves. So don't think that your faith is on trial because your conditions are being tested. It might be that your choices are on trial. See, because a lot of times we are not where we are because of the weakness of our faith. Sometimes we are where we are by the poverty of our Before you think that you are where you are because you didn't believe God and God didn't come through for you and all that, I've got a whole litany of things I go through before I get to there. Is there anything that I did that brought this to myself? Is there a better choice I could have made? Am I handling my money correctly? Am I living beyond my means? What do I need to do before I even get to what does God need to do? You see what I'm saying? Because just because you're going through adversity doesn't mean you don't have faith. Just because Peter was in a storm didn't mean that there wasn't faith on the boat. Jesus was on the boat. But that didn't mean the storm didn't come. So don't think it's strange that fiery trials have come against you to try your faith. Don't think that's hard. That's supposed to happen. That's not a demotion. You're not going to ever outgrow that. As far as I can tell, up to 62, there's always going to be something that tries your faith. There's going to be some gymnasium that God puts your faith in to work out in. That's what problems are. They're gymnasiums for your faith to work out in. And when God gets ready for your faith to get strong, He puts resistance in your life because you'll never build up strength without resistance. Oh, glory to God. You'll never be strong without resistance. You'll never be tenacious